Alternate day fasting gives you entire days with almost no food. OMAD lets you eat every day but only once. So, which method actually produces more weight loss? Today, ADF and OMAD compete across 7 categories. Each method receives a score from 0 to 10 in every round. 10 means elite. 0 means complete failure. At the end, we add the scores and crown the weight loss champion. I'm Dennis, a German aerospace engineer and fitness coach. On this channel, we build bodies like systems. Let's load the stat screen. Round 1, Calorie-Deficit Power. ADF means alternate day fasting. Usually, you eat very little or nothing on one day and eat normally on the next one. OMAD means eating one meal per day. Here's the important difference. ADF restricts entire days. OMAD only restricts meal frequency. You can still consume your full daily calories in one large meal. Replacing an entire fasting day is much harder. So ADF normally creates the larger and more predictable calorie deficit. ADF receives 9 out of 10. OMAD receives 6 out of 10. Round 2, weight loss evidence. Now we enter the research arena. ADF has been tested in several randomized weight loss trials. The strongest followed 100 adults with obesity for 1 year. After 6 months, the ADF group had lost around 6.8% of its starting body weight. After 1 year, participants were still approximately 6% below baseline. OMAD has no comparable long-term weight loss trial. Its most relevant controlled studies included only around 11 to 15 participants and lasted between 11 days and 8 weeks. ADF has much stronger evidence, although it does not show that ADF is dramatically better than normal calorie restriction. ADF receives 9 out of 10. OMAD receives 3 out of 10. Round 3, short-term fat loss. OMAD produced an interesting result in one small study. Lean adults ate either 3 meals per day or 1 evening meal. After only 11 days, the OMAD condition produced around 1.4 kilograms of weight loss and approximately 0.7 kilograms of measured fat loss. That's powerful. But the study was tiny and extremely short. Changes in glycogen, water, and measurement error may have influenced the result. ADF has produced more consistent short-term fat loss across several studies. In one recent 4-week trial, ADF reduced reported calorie intake by around 33% and produced substantial reductions in total and visceral fat. That was not a direct OMAD comparison, but the broader evidence still favors ADF. ADF receives 9 out of 10. OMAD receives 7 out of 10. Round 4, hunger control. Now both methods take damage. OMAD creates a long fast every single day. In one controlled study, participants reported greater hunger while eating 1 meal daily. ADF creates a different challenge. Hunger may become intense on fasting days, but participants can eat several meals again the following day. There is no strong direct trial showing which method controls hunger better. The experience will probably depend heavily on the individual. ADF receives 5 out of 10. OMAD receives also 5 out of 10. Round 5, Adherence. This may be the most important round. A diet only works while someone follows it. In the 1-year ADF trial, 38% of participants assigned to ADF dropped out. Participants also started eating more than prescribed on fasting days and less than prescribed on eating days. In practice, many slowly transformed ADF into a normal daily calorie restriction. OMAD has far less long-term adherence data, but its rule is simple. One meal every day. There is no alternating schedule to remember. That consistency may suit people who naturally prefer one large evening meal. ADF receives 5 out of 10. It can work, but the long-term dropout rate is a major weakness. OMAD receives 7 out of 10. It wins on simplicity, although we still lack strong long-term data. Round 6. Metabolic Advantage. Does either method unlock a special fat-burning mode? One controlled ADF study matched its average calorie deficit against ordinary daily calorie restriction. ADF did not produce an independent metabolic advantage. It actually reduced body fat less effectively during that short experiment. OMAD studies show greater fat oxidation during fasting and exercise, but burning more fat during one part of the day does not automatically produce greater long-term fat loss. The body can burn more fat during the fast and store more after the meal. For both methods, total energy intake remains the main driver. ADF receives 5 out of 10. OMAD receives 5 out of 10. Round 7. Real-world weight loss system. ADF creates the stronger built-in deficit. It has been tested in people with overweight and obesity, and its results are supported by several randomized trials. OMAD may be easier to organize, but its long-term effectiveness remains largely unknown. ADF receives 8 out of 10. OMAD receives 6 out of 10. Final score: ADF 50 out of 70. OMAD 39 out of 70. ADF wins the weight loss championship. But that does not mean ADF automatically wins for you. Choose ADF when you prefer strict fasting days followed by more normal eating days. Choose OMAD when one consistent daily meal fits your routine and you can still consume enough protein, fiber and micronutrients. Choose neither when fasting damages your training, concentration or relationship with food. There is current research that highlights how powerful a daily calorie deficit is. So please check out this video right here.